Okay, dear.
Hello?
Yeah, okay. You can start
Okay.
sharing, please.
Okay.
Did you ever hear about bug bounty?
No.
Can you guess what is it? This bug bounty thing?
I don't know, people finding bugs in software, so
Yes, it's true. So these bug bounty programs is actually used by big companies like Facebook, LinkedIn, and other big companies to actually encourage cybersecurity professionals all across the world to uh, to find security holes in their websites and their software and report it to them. But of course, there is a procedures for that behavior. And when the cybersecurity professional are able to report a genuine bug or a software problem inside the big company software, they are actually being paid by a good amount of money. Um, I think at least the minimum is $500, and this I have seen also some people can take 23,000 K USD just to report a genuine software problem. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Now let us think back about our software. So, oh yeah, we go back to page. Let me see. What was the page number?
For the total sense, it was page 5.
Yes. Okay. So this total send is the equation, the whole equation actually. So if
Yeah.
he want to multiply quarters by 25, so it means the
Yeah.
quarters variable need to have some values, right?
Yeah,
So
so
uh-huh. when the
so
when the
base
when the guy who's saving the money try to insert one quarter inside this structure biggie bang, so it means that what we need to do for our variables, he insert one quarter, what we do need to do, he insert one dime, what we need to do, if he
we
insert
need to
one
do like
nickel.
this. Something like this, right?
Let me see. Yes, yes, perfect. Yes.
But wouldn't it be easier if instead of doing this, we just added, like we just increase total cents by 25? Wouldn't
You
that be
mean,
easier? So then we don't need to make a formula where you multiply quarters 25, it'll automatically be done already, right?
mm, I would say yes, but okay. I understand your point here, which is also make a lot of sense. But
Yeah.
let me think. Let me think. Actually, the
Because
purpose of here.
that's what I
Okay.
did for my method code, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But save
But
time.
but okay, yeah, it's true. It's save time. But if you want to trace back how many quarters, how many dimes, how many nickels and
Mm.
pennies was
Yeah.
inserted, is very hard, right? But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
but again, we want to simulate the reality. When you insert in the piggy bank, is it translated automatically to you as a cents?
Yeah, no.
No. So when you
Yeah.
when you smash the piggy bank, you end up with to be able to count cents, you have to group the dimes together. You have to group the quarter together. In reality, this is what
Yeah.
you do. Am I right? The software
Yeah.
actually, this specifically classes is actually trying to simulate real, real world.
Yeah.
So I understand that what you are telling is actually will work. Actually, it's not a bad idea at all. But in reality, this does not happen. When you insert a quarter, it still remains a quarter inside the piggy bank. It does not change automatically to cents.
Yeah.
Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to follow the same, trying to simulate the reality lah.
Yeah.
Okay, can we do that? But you have to make sure that
Okay.
your spelling is correct so that you don't fall into problems.
Yeah. Okay.
But your quarters is on top online too, right?
Yeah.
Your credit
Oh, yeah,
credit
yeah,
one
yeah.
online too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just yeah. Nichols is down here on line
Oh,
25.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Quarter is still a problem, and Benny's
Oh,
also
yeah.
the spelling is not correct exactly. So
Yeah. Okay, I'll just, yeah,
okay.
okay.
Um, and do you see the equation? What the equation is telling us?
Uh,
Total cents, right?
yeah, total sense. Then you, yeah, times 25 and all that. Yeah.
Okay, can we write that equation on line 30? When
Yeah.
he smashed the bank, he's able to get the total cents.
So I need to create a total sense here.
Yes, definitely.
Eh? 2 times plus Nichols times 5 plus minus. Is that correct? Do I need bracket?
But can you replicate exactly what you saw on page, let me see, huh? On page 7.
Oh, right.
I understand what you're doing is actually correct. But then
They want
how
this.
can you call bank and dot smash bank? Mhm.
Right. So if you're calling this means I need to write this on the main, right?
Actually, yes. You can only call the bank, yes, on the main. Yes, it's true.
So I should put this print statement
Yes, on the main. It's true.
on the main. But I need, oh, okay. Yeah, that's correct. Smash bank. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Can you run and see? Let's see how it
That
goes. It
should
works.
work. Let me. Uh, no, it's empty. Okay. 94, 95. still okay. So after this, what's plus? Okay.
Oh,
Huh.
why 0 cent?
Why 0? Oh, because okay, why 0 cent? Because I need to return the cents.
Excellent, excellent. Logic thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you manage? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's actually excellent. Now, my question to you, look at the lines of code that you write from 87 until
Yeah.
96.
Yeah.
This is a clean code with my full respect. You put the
Yeah.
dirty code somewhere else, which is the piggy bank, and look at
Yeah.
now your code from line 100. Which one is more simpler? I'm not saying
Yeah.
that you
Correct.
are writing in a bad way, no. But in reality, it's more
Yeah.
clear and more readable that we
Mm.
separate the dirty work from,
Mm.
especially if you have 1,000 line of code. That will be,
Yeah.
now you get,
But I feel like for this is still better because when let's say I call this,
uh-huh.
I call it once and then I can input any and it's so I can just input quarter instead of having to constantly like add and change the code. This one can just automatically do it for me. So I just type out. So I feel like it is
Okay. I have,
nicer.
yeah, yes,
I
I
feel like
understand. I understand. But
yeah.
even though you can still put the same functionality of inputting the same way, actually in
Right.
but
Yeah.
okay, now just let me try to explain this to you, that the purpose of that object oriented to actually make the code more readable and cleaner. I
Yeah.
don't doubt your ability on writing a normal code, and I will tell you, it is just a matter of time. um, it will take you some time. I cannot guarantee. I also have a resistance on writing classes at the start. I didn't find it nice, or why
Yeah.
need to add this kind of complications on top. I can do it with the normal way, but
Yeah.
the people who write software inside companies does not write the normal structure way that you do it. They do it on the object oriented way. So we have to learn it and we have to use it, and you will actually discover the beauty of it by time only. Okay,
Yeah.
so I understand. For now, even though I teach you OOP, you will still write in the structure way. I understand that, and I have done that before. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me try to continue the remaining of this object-oriented thing. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
one question before we continue.
Yeah.
Did you write any constructor inside the Big Bang? Just have a look
Any
and tell me. Have you written any constructor inside the Big Bang? Can you still
no.
remember what is a constructor, right?
Yeah, the constructor was what was it? The ID, right? What is it?
Yes,
I
yes, it's
remember
true.
we did it for
For the
the
student.
student.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you go and look at the student class? What is the constructor that you have done and what it does? Just have open, and no need to open, no need to share with me. Just open it for yourself.
Yeah, it's open. I have the ID equals
And
I,
the
name
name.
equals N. Yeah.
Okay, so do you still remember as the constructor looks like what? It carry which name?
When I put the student S1 in the main with the Sarah Jackson and Jim Smith.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So this is exactly what you have written before, right?
Yeah.
So when you call student, it calls a constructor, right? But in your case, you didn't write any constructor. Do you still remember if you don't write a constructor, what will happen?
No, not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You initialize, you have a group of instant variables in the piggy bank, which is quarters, dimes. When you add zero, when you add plus plus, when you insert a dime, what you do? The only line that you write is dime plus plus. Am I right? Inside the method lah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you add plus plus for what? Dime must have an initial value. What is the initial value?
0.
How you know it's 0? You didn't put 0 in your code.
Because you told me you automatically define it as
Okay,
0.
so you still remember that information. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the default constructor, even though you don't put it, it is done automatically for you by Java. Okay, now have a look at
Right.
this. This is two possible problems that you can create when you are dealing with constructors. Okay, so the first problem is that inside your constructor, instead of putting the I equals ID, actually you add int and string. Do you know what is the problem if we add int and string here like that? You have a private instant variable inside the class that's called ID, and you also have another one that's called name. But they are not defined inside a constructor. They are defined in the class itself.
Yeah.
Am I right? And inside your class, you are able to access this ID and name without an issue. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you add int here and string here, what will happen?
Nothing will change, right?
No.
If you have int and string both places in the private, and then there'll be an error.
Actually, it's not an error. It's a bug.
Oh.
Why is a bug? Inside your every method, all the variables that you create inside in any method is actually local to that method. It means that you are allowed to create an ID and name inside your method here or inside your constructor, and it have no relation to the global IDs that you created inside the class. No relation. So when you initialize, the constructor job is to do one thing: initialize all the instance variable of the class. But when you create a local copy here, okay, it means that this ID only belongs to the student. And when the student method end here, the ID and the name that was created and declared on initialize here will be gone. And I tell you, change your constructor, in the student class and add int and string to it. Same like we are seeing here. Okay.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yeah. Int ID. Okay. And then string.
See.
Okay.
We.
Yeah.
You have done that.
Yeah. Then I run. Okay. Wait. Let me comment this piggy bank. Okay.
Is it done?
Yeah. There was no error.
Okay, there is no error. It's true. There is no error. But my question to you now is that can you make a method? You say print. Just say define it as a print student in just a method inside the student class. Call it print student. Did you create that inside the student class? A method, a new method that you need to add below the constructors. You have two constructors.
Yeah.
Just add void print method, print student.
Public void print. What is it? Print student.
Yes, inside print student, print the ID and the name.
Okay.
I think it's better to share your screen. I would like to have a look.
One second. Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay.
Okay.
Then you want me to call it here?
Yes, call it here, please. Yes. Call it for S1 maybe.
I'll put one in here.
S1. You have to use a variable name. I mean,
Like
wait,
that.
wait, no. When we have a piggy bank and we have methods inside the piggy bank, what
Yeah.
what will you do?
Oh, right. I see what you mean. So like that.
Exactly, yes.
Zero, none. You get 0, none. Oh, I need this.
Yes, keep S1, yes. Okay.
Yeah, you get 0, none.
Why? Can we put them in a separate line, please?
Okay.
Can we put all the printed? No. I mean, go inside the student class.
Okay.
And make all the print statements inside here with a new line, and also put the print statement on line 8 with a print line 8.
Okay.
Okay, print please. Why we have
Okay.
0 and null? Why? Go to student class again, please. Why? Even though on your line, go again to main. Go again to
Okay.
main. Say when you initialize your constructor on line 82, you pass
Yeah.
321 and Sarah Jackson.
Yeah.
And both should go to the ID and the name of the class and should be stored inside. Okay.
Yeah.
Now go back to the student class, please. Remove on line 6 and line 7, remove the things that you said int ID equal I. Remove the int. And then, okay, now
The string also?
and the string. Yes, yes. Now run again, please.
Right. How come?
How come? Yes, this is the question. This is a $1 million question. Why suddenly now I'm able to store the variables that I pass, but before, no, I cannot store them. So my explanation to you say that, okay, let me, where is it here? A note here. Okay, the point here that when inside your constructor, when you define the game, go to student, please.
Okay.
When you write ID this way,
Yeah.
Java automatically know that you are referring to the instant variables of the class, and also the same here. But when you write int ID, he will think that you are defining a new ID, and this new ID belong only to the student. Once you reach that line, this ID will go back, will actually disappear. It will not be stored and kept in the memory. Only the one that is stored and kept is this ID and this name. And inside here, when you put int ID, again, did you ever able to write 2 int IDs on your main? If you go to main here, can you write 2 lines int IDs? And he will accept? He will not accept. I think you are still confused. I think so. You're confused here.
The reason why still a bit confusing.
Okay. Okay, I need to make some stressing on the concept of the scopes. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let me think of an easy way to explain it to you. But at the moment, I want you to try also something different here. You
Okay.
see here, there is no void and there is no return type. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you add void here, please, in this place? Now try to run. What does he say?
Cannot be applied to give it to new.
When you add a void, he start to treat that line of code not as a constructor anymore. A constructor must not have a return type. So you cannot put here int, you cannot put here void or anything, just empty. If you put it,
Okay.
if you put void or int, it will treat it as a normal method. And a constructor actually is not a normal method. It's a specific method that initializes the instant variables. Okay, now let's go back. I know it's heavy, but little bit by little bit, we'll try to crack this heaviness. Okay, let me share my screen, please.
Okay.
Okay, can you read that code and tell me what you understand from that code?
Okay. This is like moving the location of different variables, right?
Location of, okay, so
It's
I mean,
like
where is the constructors first?
there where your mouse, yeah, this public
Here,
point.
this is one, right? And what about this?
Yeah.
This is a
This
constructor also?
is 2. Yeah.
Okay. And then what about this? Translate
Method.
and distance to origin.
Both are methods.
Both are methods. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And okay. Let me know if I have a point class like that. Can I create 10 points, 20 points? Am I able to create that?
I mean, it will take a long time.
Okay.
But can, right? It's possible.
Okay. Let me see here. So let me see. Use the same label as previous class. Write the class circle that has the following private variables. So here, this is an exercise. We actually approaching the end of our object-oriented part slide. So he asks you to write a circle class. This circle class have private variables or private field variables, which is forget about this. Int x, int y, and radius. Circle, it have x, y, and radius. Include at least 2 constructors to initialize the variables. It has the following instance method: get area, is in circle, translate, and triple the radius. So we have how many methods? 1, 2. So sorry, we close and open again.
Yeah.